back to your English grammar classes. I hope you have given your first term exam properly, studied well, and now we'll begin the second term portion. Okay, so the very first chapter in second term portion is lesson 11, describing words. Okay, this is part 1. So children, before we start describing words, I want to tell you what is the meaning of describing. Describe. So describe means to give detail about someone or something. It may be about its appearance, it may be about its shape, size, behavior, anything it could be. Anything which gives the detail about someone or something, that is known as describing words. Okay, and later you will study that these describing words are actually known as adjectives, right? So now we'll just go with this name, describing words. So if I give you example, children, if I say how's the day today, okay, suppose today is raining, okay, and I ask you children, tell me how's the day today. So what all describing words you can give me? So you can, most probably you can tell me it's a rainy day. Okay, let me write a day here. Okay, so you can have to give me describing words about day. So it could be rainy day. Some of you may say it is an awesome day. Awesome means fantastic. Okay, you can also say it's a fantastic day. Okay, any words you can use to describe words. You can say it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. You can say it is sunny day. Suppose it is not raining, you can say it is a sunny day. Okay, so many adjectives you can give for days. Rainy day, awesome day, fantastic day, beautiful day, sunny day. So these words are describing the noun day. Okay, these words are giving detailed information about this noun day. So what are these? Rainy, awesome, fantastic, beautiful, sunny. Since it is giving more information about day, or we can say it is describing the noun day. So these are what? These are describing words. These are describing words. Now if I take more examples, suppose I have got this bottle, children. Okay, you can see this bottle. If I say bottle is a noun, first I will tell you it is a thing, no? Bottle is a noun. So water bottle, it's a noun. So if I say to describe this bottle, what you can say? Most probably you will say it's a black bottle. It's a black bottle. Then what else you can say? It looks good, no? It looks attractive, right? So you can say bottle is very attractive. Okay. What else you can say? It's a Milton bottle, as you can see here. Okay. You can say it's a Milton bottle. What else you can say? This is not very big. Let's say small bottle. Okay. It's a small bottle. So many words you can use to describe this noun bottle, right? So these words like black, attractive, Milton, small, or any other words you can use to describe this bottle, these are describing words, since it is describing the noun bottle, right? So these are describing words. I have got one more thing to show you. This is a cute little pen stand, okay, or it is a chalk box, you can say. I have got, some of the student has made it. So if I say how can you describe this chalk box? You can say it is a green box. You can say this is a cute box. You can say this is a small chalk box. You can say it is a beautiful chalk box. So many words you can use to describe this chalk box. So these words like green, small, beautiful, cute. So these are all describing words because it is describing this noun chalk box, right? So children, whatever words we use to describe a noun, they are known as describing words, right? They are known as describing words. So now you open page number 17 in your book, lesson 11, describing words, part 1. You can see the picture. First picture is of elephant, second picture is of ant, then there is a fox, the knife, then there is a hedge, then a stool is there, and lion is there. So these are the pictures, okay, which is made. You can see some animals and things above. We are now going to learn a few words which will describe them. So we will see what words we can use to describe all these things. The words are given below. So see, some words are given. We will use those words only to describe these nouns like big, thick, high, huge, tiny, low, bushy, sharp. These are the words that are given. So let's see which words we can use. Okay. Now, fill in the blanks with the words to describe these animals and things correctly. An example is given to help you. So first one is, this is a big bear. Okay, bear is not given, it is just for example. Now, first one is, the elephant is a dash animal. See, we can use many words for elephant, like we can use big, we can use huge, we can use enormous, we can use kind, okay. So you can use so many words to describe elephant, but here because words are given, help box is given, so we will use only any one of these words only which is appropriate. So here, according to that help box, which word will go? The elephant is a huge animal. Huge means big, okay. So first one is huge. First one is huge. Second, the lion has a dash mane. Mane is a part that covers the face of lion. That you can say beard, you can say, but that is what the hairy part which is there. That is called mane. Okay. So if you can see the picture, such a thick mane is there, na? So the lion has a thick mane. Thick means mota, khana. Okay. So Thick. Thick. Thick means mota, and opposite of thick is thin, that is patla. Okay. So here we will say the lion has a thick mane. Now next, the dash knife is on the table. Knife, that is chaku. So we all know that knife is always sharp, but if we can use other adjectives like the knife is blunt. Blunt means not so sharp. Okay? So other adjectives can also be used like blunt knife, sharp knife, or you can say costly knife. Any words you can use to describe knife. But here what is given? Sharp. So we will say sharp knife. So the sharp knife is on the table. Sharp. Now next is, there is a dash hedge around the garden. Hedge means jhadiyan, that is there. So a hedge, you can see it is high. Okay. So from the picture we see that there is a high hedge around the garden. High means ucha. Uchi jhadiyan, high hedge. Next, the boy sat on a dash stool. So you can see in the picture it is a very low stool. Low means bahut neecha, chota. Okay. So otherwise you can use many describing words for stool like wooden stool, big stool, small stool, low stool, anything can be used, but here it is given low. So we will say low stool. Sixth, look at that dash ant. Ant are always tiny, you know. So, but we can also say if you use other describing words for ant, we can use black ant, red ant, you know, tiny ant. So here we will use tiny ant. Tiny means chota, bahut chota. So ants are tiny, right? Now last one, the fox has a dash tail. So if you see in the picture, there is a fox, and if you see the tail, it is very bushy. Bushy means ghana, bahut, okay? So the fox has a bushy tail. B-U-S-H-Y. So once again I repeat children, the elephant is a huge animal. The lion has a thick mane. The sharp knife is on the table. There is a high hedge round the garden. The boy sat on a low stool. Look at that tiny ant. Let me write it clearly. T-I-N-Y. Tiny, and the fox has a bushy tail. So this fill in the blanks you will fill, children, and also you will learn the spellings of these describing words. I hope it is clear to you. So that's all for today. Thank you.